everybody, this is Robert, and today we're going to be talking about some Mark Tremonti style legato licks. And I've got two of them here for you. And someone requested a video on his style of legato, and it's definitely something that's like incorporated into my playing. I do a lot of the same things that Mark Tremonti would do. So I've just got two licks here for you that I'm going to play, and then I'll explain them and do like a close-up and everything. But hopefully these, licks help you guys and everything and get your legato going. Okay, so here's the first one. And that one is either going to be, I'm going down the C major scale, but you can also use it over an A, and it would be an A minor. So you can use this A minor, C major. I mean, there's all kinds of different ways you can use this and stuff. But here the lick is again. Okay, that's the first one, and then the second lick is going to be this one. That one's going to be a G major or E minor lick. So here that one is again. Okay, and I'm just going to talk you guys through them step by step and everything, and I'll put tabs up and everything. So here's the licks. Explained. Okay, for the first one, which was the A minor, that one, the basic idea behind it's really simple. It's one pattern. So you're going. That's pretty much it, and you're just taking that and just moving to the different strings. And like I said, I'm just going straight up a C major scale. So what you do is you start on the 13th fret, high E, you're going to pull off to the 10th, and you're going to go hammer on to the 12th, and hammer on to the 13th, and you're just going to pull off to the 12th, pull off to the 10. And what you do is when I switch strings, I don't pick the next string. You can pick the next one if you want. I can play it clean. But I usually just kind of do something like that, because the trick to legato is you're going to pick as little as possible. Now picking when you go to a new string, there's nothing wrong with that, but that's just how I like it. It sounds smoother to me. So you've got this one so far. Then what you're going to do is go to the next string and do the exact same thing. So 13, pull off 10, and then hammer onto the 12, 13, pull off. So the same as the first one. And this one's going to be a little bit of a position shift. And you're going to go to the 12th fret on the G, pull off to the 9, hammer onto the 10th, hammer onto the 12th. So, and you're going to pull from that 12th down to the 10, back to the 9. Okay, so. Okay, then you're going to go to the D string and do the exact same thing, same frets, just on a different string. And then the last one is, it's going to be a little bit different, again, but you're going to go to the 12th fret on the A, you're going to pull off to the 10th fret on the A, hammer on to, pull off to the 8th fret, hammer on to the 10th, and then hammer on to the 12th, pull off to the 10th, pull off to the 8th. So by now you can see like the pattern that's unfolding and everything, and pretty much how this lick's gonna go. So then you go to the low E, and it's the exact same thing, same frets that you did on the A string. So if you're having trouble with any of these, I would just take one of the patterns, whichever one you feel more comfortable with your fingers, and just practice going over that one over and over again. And maybe try going from one to like another one, just slowly. Okay, but that's pretty much the first lick. So I mean, it's a fairly simple lick, but it sounds cool to me, anyways. And it's kind of something I've seen Mark Tremonti use pretty often when he's just like improvising or just like doing like legato stuff. So. Okay, so that's lick number 1. Alrighty, then here is lick number 2. It went like this. Okay, and what I'm doing there is another one that you're going to have a pattern. Like the pattern that you're going to repeat like almost every single time is this. You're going to go pull off, then you're going to hammer back on, pull off again. So it's kind of like... It's another one where I don't pick whenever I change strings. You can, and there's nothing wrong with that, but it's just something that I don't do. So how I started off though is you're on the 12th fret on the high E. You're gonna go 12th, hammer on 14, hammer on 15, and then 15 pull off 14, 14 pull off 12. Okay, and then when you descend down to this B string, this is where that pattern comes in. So then you're gonna go to the 15th fret on the B, 15 pull off 13, 15 pull off 13, 13 pull off 12, then 12 hammer on 13 and hammer on 15, and then pull back off those notes. So. Okay, and then you're gonna go to the G, and you're just gonna be on the 14th fret, pull off 12, then pull off to the, what's this, 11th? Okay, then hammer back on those notes, then pull them back off again. So it's kind of repetitive, but it does sound cool once you get it up to speed. So then, these last 3 strings are going to be real easy because it's all the same frets on all 3 of them. So you got 14 on the D, you're going to pull off to the 12th on the D, 12 to 10, then hammer them back on, and pull back off again. So this one's going to be, go to the A string, do the same frets, then go to the low E and do the same frets, then 12, 14, and under root. Sorry, messed that one up. Okay, so that's the second lick, and those are just 2, I guess, licks that I came up with that I thought really captured kind of like Mark's style of legato. I mean, he does like a lot of other stuff where he'll like, I don't know, do octaves. He does stuff like that. He really does have a lot to his legato playing and everything. But, you know, hopefully this video helps you and everything with your Mark Tremonti legato skills. Alrighty everybody, there's the new video lesson. What? And if you guys get a chance, subscribe to my channel. I imagine by clicking the subscribe button. And if you get a chance, like me on Facebook. I'll put a link down in the description, or see more, whatever the thing below is called. So, anyways, thanks for checking out my video, guys, and all the subscribers and views and everything. Peace out, and rock on!